Hello world. I'm Brandon Christopher King, a lifelong learner, explorer, and a passionate advocate for the power of education. It's my conviction that knowledge is the cornerstone of human progress, and I've dedicated my life to better understanding the nature of reality in order to bring unity and hope to humankind. The pursuit of learning, discovery, and innovation has led me to formulate a new perspective, one that challenges traditional ideas about education and knowledge acquisition. This perspective is encapsulated in a theory I call the art of learning flow, or ALF. ALF is not just another pedagogical theory, but a transformational approach to learning and personal development. It is a comprehensive, holistic model that puts the process of learning at the center rather than the outcome. It focuses on understanding how we learn, adapt, and grow, aiming to make this process more efficient, enjoyable, and ultimately more effective. I believe the principles of ALF can revolutionize how we teach, work, and innovate at an individual level within organizations and across society as a whole. This is because ALF addresses not just what we learn, but how we learn. It's about creating an environment that encourages curiosity, resilience, adaptability, and a deep understanding that acquiring knowledge is a lifelong process, not a destination. We've got Bella back, who will lead us through the intricacies of the art of learning flow. I'm happy to introduce Bella, who has a deep understanding of ALF. I'm excited for her to share this knowledge with all of you. Bella, take it away.
Thanks, Brandon. Always a pleasure to do these deep dives with you. Today we are bringing you the first video in this series on Brandon's ALF theory. Not that ALF, it's ALF for Art of Learning Flow. This is a sub-theory based on Brandon's Rivers of Life theory. Today, we will give you an introduction to set the stage for the rest of the series. Before we start, take a second and hit that subscribe button to help our channel grow. Every subscription helps us bring you more of these kinds of videos. The nature of curiosity. Let's start our exploration into the art of learning flow, or ALF. Now, the first key element of ALF we're going to explore is curiosity. Curiosity, you see, is more than just an interest or a fleeting fancy. It is an innate human attribute, a flame that lights the path to knowledge and innovation. Curiosity has been the driving force behind all significant progress in human history. It's our inherent desire to know, to understand, to question, and to explore. Think of curiosity as the initial spark, the beginning of all learning. It's the seed from which ideas grow, the wellspring of innovation. It's an internal compass that guides us towards the unknown, towards new insights, new ideas, and new solutions. And so, in ALF, curiosity isn't just an option, it's the core of all learning. Without curiosity, the entire process of learning would be a barren landscape, void of exploration and discovery. The more we nurture this curiosity, the brighter the flame of knowledge burns. Encouraging curiosity. We looked at the nature of curiosity, that vital spark that ignites the quest for knowledge. Now let's move on to discuss how we can encourage this powerful force in our own lives. In the context of ALF, encouraging curiosity is about creating an environment where questioning and exploration are not just allowed, but actively promoted. It's about developing an open mindset where there are no foolish questions and every thought can be the seed of a breakthrough. Now, how can we do this? First, by embracing uncertainty. Uncertainty, contrary to popular belief, is not something to be feared. Instead, it's an invitation to explore, to question, and to learn. It's the open door to new knowledge and the starting point of all scientific discovery. Second, by cultivating a culture of questioning. Questions are the fuel for curiosity. They open up new pathways of thinking and lead us to insights we wouldn't have found otherwise. So, never be afraid to ask. Third, by embracing diversity. Different perspectives, backgrounds, and experiences can lead to a rich fabric of ideas, each one potentially leading to new insights and innovations. Resilience in learning. We've discussed the vital role curiosity plays. Now it's time to examine the importance of resilience in our learning journeys. Resilience is our ability to bounce back, to recover from setbacks, and to continue learning even when we encounter obstacles. It's an essential quality for any learner and is especially crucial in the ALF model. The first step in building resilience is understanding that challenges, mistakes, and failures are not only inevitable, but also valuable elements of the learning process. They provide us with unique opportunities to learn, adapt, and grow. Second, we need to develop a growth mindset. This is the belief that our abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. With a growth mindset, we view challenges as opportunities to grow, not as insurmountable obstacles. Third, we need to cultivate emotional intelligence. Being able to manage and understand our emotions helps us navigate the ups and downs of the learning process. It allows us to maintain a positive attitude and a forward-moving focus, even in the face of difficulties. Resilience is not just about getting through tough times, but about emerging stronger and more capable on the other side. It's about viewing each challenge as an opportunity to learn and grow, thereby making our learning journey more meaningful and productive. The origins of the art of learning flow. Now that we've established the foundational principles of ALF, it's important to understand its origins. Every theory has its roots, its inspiration, and its story. And the ALF is no exception. It began with Brandon's relentless quest to understand the intricacies of human learning and development. For over 2 decades, he dedicated himself to observing, documenting, and educating 2 individuals with significant mental challenges. This passion spurred him to get into a multitude of subjects, drawing from ancient wisdom and the rhythms of nature. Rather than skimming the surface, Brandon immersed himself deeply, allowing his curiosity to guide his path. He discerned patterns and intersections in the subjects he explored. Instead of rote memorization, Brandon adopted a unique methodology, focusing on grasping the essence of concepts and understanding their potential applications. In 2014, faced with a daunting diagnosis of stage 4 cancer and a survival rate of merely 5%, Brandon's resilience was even stronger. Presented with a grapefruit-sized tumor, 11 affected lymph nodes, and the spread of the disease to his stomach, he chose a comprehensive approach. While not entirely dismissing medical intervention, he integrated it with holistic treatments, declining a regimen of 10 rounds of 5-FU chemotherapy, a decision he made with tears in his eyes. He believed in the potential of an alternative path. By mid-2015, after a complete lifestyle overhaul, he emerged triumphantly cancer-free, and has been ever since. A pivotal moment in the evolution of ALF was Brandon's development of the rivers of life concept. This philosophy, portraying life as a network of intertwined, continuously evolving rivers, resonated with his perceptions of learning. Drawing inspiration from this, Brandon envisioned a complementary theory, one that mirrored the fluidity of rivers in the realm of learning. This conception marked the birth of the art of learning flow. ALF's elegance is rooted in its amalgamation of time-tested wisdom, the tenets of nature, and contemporary pedagogical insights. Brandon is a futurist with an understanding of coming technology and wants to help others adapt faster. It stands as a testament to Brandon's dedication to revolutionizing our perspective on learning in an ever-evolving world. As we go deeper in subsequent segments, we'll explore every facet of ALF, offering tangible insights and strategies for its real-world application. For now, let's take a moment to appreciate the depth of thought and the journey behind the art of learning flow. Now let's move on to the concept explanation. With the foundation laid down, let's dive into the heart of the ALF. We'll explore the 7 components that form the core of this theory. Curiosity. As we discussed earlier, curiosity is the initial spark, the flame that lights the path to knowledge and innovation. It's the catalyst, the driving force propelling us to ask questions, to seek answers, and to venture into the unknown. Learning by doing traditionally, many of our educational systems prioritize theory over practice. ALF challenges this by emphasizing experiential learning. By actively engaging, experimenting, and practicing, we don't just understand concepts, we internalize them. Reflective practice. This component is all about introspection. After we learn and do, it's crucial to reflect upon our experiences. This self-awareness allows us to understand our strengths, recognize areas for improvement, and truly assimilate our learnings. Adaptability. In our ever-changing world, the ability to adapt is paramount. ALF promotes flexibility in learning, encouraging us to pivot when needed, learn from our mistakes, and embrace new methods or perspectives. Growth mindset. The growth mindset is the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work, dedication, and the right strategies. Within ALF, this mindset forms the bedrock, pushing us to continuously evolve and improve. Interdisciplinary approach. Brandon believes, as do many pioneers, that innovation often occurs at the intersection of different fields. ALF encourages us to break out of silos, to integrate knowledge from diverse areas, and to see the broader fabric of interconnected ideas. Last but certainly not least, ALF embodies the principle that learning doesn't end with formal education. It's an ongoing journey, a continuous process that enriches our lives, keeps us engaged, and helps us stay relevant in a dynamically evolving world. These 7 components, together, create a holistic approach that changes how we perceive learning and personal growth. As we go deeper into the series, we'll explore each component in detail. For now, remember, with ALF, the aim is not just to know more, but to truly understand, adapt, and grow. Stay with us as we navigate the currents of the art of learning flow. Tying ALF with rivers of life theory. Now that we've discussed the core components of the art of learning flow, it's crucial to understand its roots and how it complements another one of Brandon's concepts, the rivers of life theory. Let's dive in. To start, let's briefly revisit the rivers of life theory. At its heart, this theory portrays life as a network of intertwined, continuously evolving rivers. Each river represents different paths, choices, experiences, and challenges we face throughout our lives. Now, if we consider these rivers as channels of knowledge, experiences, and learning moments, we can see how ALF integrates seamlessly. ALF is like the current that guides us through these rivers, the force that propels us forward, ensuring we absorb, adapt, and evolve as we journey through the waters of life. The fluidity of rivers mirrors the fluid nature of learning. As rivers adapt to landscapes, finding the path of least resistance, ALF teaches us to adapt our learning methods, to be flexible, and to seamlessly integrate new knowledge. Like a river that merges with others, ALF encourages an interdisciplinary approach, allowing knowledge from different streams to converge, enriching our understanding. Just as rivers face obstacles, be it rocks, dams, or deviations, our learning journeys also encounter challenges. Here, the ALF principle of resilience comes into play, teaching us to navigate challenges, learn from them, and emerge stronger, much like a river that carves its way through a mountain. A river never stops flowing, and in the same vein, ALF embodies the idea of lifelong learning. As rivers journey from their source to the ocean, they grow, merge, and evolve. Similarly, our quest for knowledge is continuous, evolving with every experience, every lesson, and every challenge. So when we talk about the art of learning flow, we're not just discussing a method or a model. We're envisioning a holistic approach to life, inspired by the timeless flow of rivers. ALF doesn't just guide us on how to learn, it shows us how to live, ever curious, ever adapting, ever flowing. Purpose of ALF. In our last segment, we went into the core components of the art of learning flow and how it intertwines with the rivers of life theory. Now I want to take a moment to discuss the overarching purpose of ALF. Why was this theory conceptualized? What is its significance, and how can it benefit us in our daily lives? Why ALF was conceptualized? You see, Brandon's life, coupled with his innate curiosity and his challenges, led him to question traditional models of education. He observed gaps that failed to address the dynamic nature of our world, the importance of adaptability, and the essence of curiosity. ALF was conceived as an answer to these gaps. It's not just a theory, but a roadmap to create a profound love for learning and to enhance the efficiency of the learning process in a new era where these changes will be important. Making learning efficient. One of the primary aims of ALF is efficiency. In the current digital age, we are inundated with information. But is all this data leading to knowledge? Brandon is a big believer in hands-on experience when learning. ALF proposes that it's not about how much we know, but how well we can understand, assimilate, and apply this knowledge. By focusing on aspects like learning by doing and reflective practice, ALF aims to ensure that our learning is deep, transformative, and above all, applicable in real-world scenarios, making learning enjoyable. Think back to your school days. How many of us truly enjoyed the process of learning? The joy was often overshadowed by the stress of exams, the fear of failing, or the monotony of rote memorization. ALF is an antidote to this. By placing curiosity at its core, by creating a growth mindset, and by emphasizing experiential learning, ALF transforms learning from a chore into a joyous life of discovery. Making learning applicable. But what's the use of knowledge if it remains confined to textbooks or classrooms? ALF underscores the importance of making our learnings applicable. Through its interdisciplinary approach, ALF encourages us to break the silos and see the interconnectedness of ideas, allowing us to apply our knowledge in diverse areas, whether it's our personal life, our profession, or our societal contributions. Lifelong process. Lastly, and perhaps most importantly, ALF reiterates the idea that learning isn't a phase or a stage, it's a lifelong process. It's not restricted to formal education or a particular age group. Every moment, every challenge, every joy offers us a lesson. By creating adaptability, resilience, and a genuine passion for learning, ALF prepares us for this continuous experience. In conclusion, the art of learning flow is not just a pedagogical theory, it's a philosophy, a way of life. It's a gift to all of us, a tool to navigate the complex, dynamic, and beautiful journey of life. Conclusion. As we draw closer to wrapping up our discussion, we want to look forward. We want to gaze into the future, a future intertwined with the marvels of artificial intelligence, and ponder on how ALF can be a beacon in this complex terrain.
Absolutely, Bella. You know, as a futurist, one thing became evident for me. Our world is changing, and so is the way we learn, work, and innovate. With AI growing exponentially, it's important that we arm ourselves with the right learning strategies.
So true, Brandon. AI is redefining industries, automating tasks, and offering solutions to complex problems. But with these advancements, we also face unique challenges. How do we ensure our skills remain relevant? How do we create creativity in an era dominated by algorithms?
That's where ALF steps in. By emphasizing individual growth, adaptability, and a strong foundation of curiosity, ALF prepares us to work alongside these advanced AI systems. Instead of competing with AI, we can collaborate, and in this collaboration lies the potential for unprecedented innovation.
And speaking of AI, Brandon, let's talk about using the ALF framework to improve AI models. Can you give us a sneak peek into that?
Without giving away too much, I can say that the principles of ALF can be integrated into training AI models. Just as ALF emphasizes experiential learning and adaptability for humans, these principles can help in creating more versatile, adaptable, and efficient AI models. But let's save the details for another segment.
Oh, the suspense. Now, as we wrap up today's discussion, I want to remind everyone that the essence of ALF is not just about how we learn, but also about how we grow, evolve, and thrive in a rapidly changing world.
And as we go deeper, our next segment will focus on the cornerstone of ALF, curiosity. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. So, if you've enjoyed our series so far and are as excited as we are for what lies ahead, do subscribe to our channel on YouTube and on Platform X. Your support means the world to us. And hey, drop your thoughts, reflections, and questions in the comments below. We love hearing from you. It's been a privilege sharing this space with all of you. Until next time, stay curious, stay adaptable, and remember, the art of learning flow is your compass in this age of AI?
Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you in the next episode. Remember, the journey of learning never truly ends. Keep exploring.